spirit resistors. If you study physics and chemistry, you know what a resistor is. Very few people I've met in my 60 odd years know who the Messiah really is. You've got Christendom, who proclaims he's God incarnate, eternal Son. You've got cults like Jehovah's Witnesses saying he was Michael the Archangel, transferred into the womb of Mary. All these guys and girls do not know Messiah. They don't acknowledge he was pure man, not pre-existent. You see, go to Matthew 3, sorry. We'll start with Matthew 3. Of course, there's no chapter and verses in the original scroll. Matthew 3. Messiah went to his cousin John the Baptizer to be baptized. Okay. Matthew 3:16. After his baptism, Messiah's baptism, Messiah came up from the water, and the heavens were opened up. And Messiah saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and settling on him. And a voice from heaven said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." Don't you find it amazing that God is beyond our comprehension? Don't even go there. Could create the first man, Adam, from the red dust, that's what Adam means, red, into a breathing, living being, a being far superior to animals who could communicate with the Father. Isn't that amazing? And yet you Trinitarians, etc., say, no. The Father couldn't create another man to become the second Adam. It had to become a God come down personally in flesh. Or Michael the Archangel. Get real. Get really real. You see, the Father communicated to prophets long ago when they were young. Samuel. Read Samuel very carefully. 1 Samuel. The boy Samuel heard a voice. And he went to Eli, who was his charge. Then Eli realized that the Father was talking to him. You've got Jeremiah, who was talked to as a young man. So why couldn't the Father communicate with another man? See, how could Messiah be born through the loins of David if he was incarnated? That's a joke. That's a joke, isn't it? Imagine if you were going to contest a will and you say, well, I'm the heir of this will, but you're actually not a part of the family. Doesn't work, does it? You'd be chucked out of the equation in court. The spirit resistors are those who are denying, as one translation of 1 John says, who deny Messiah was fully human. Fully human means fully human, fully man. Of course, he's now sat at the right hand of the Father. How the hell can you sit at the right hand of somebody if you are that person? That's a joke. These Trinitarians don't even deserve our conversation. They're idiots. Now, for 40 years of my life, I was a Jehovah's Witness, believed he was Michael the Archangel come down. Mea culpa. Then I read Hebrews chapter 1 very carefully, and twice in that one chapter, Hebrews 1, says, to which one of the angels did God ever say, you're my son? I thought, bingo, warning bells. The spirit resistors are those who deny the humanity, the total humanity of Messiah. It's disgusting filth. The reason this has come about is simple in my mind. Satan will not accept that a man whom he tempted defeated him. Very easy with Adam and Eve, one piece of fruit. Now this man, Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, went through so much abuse and suffering. He will not accept in his heart, Satan, his black heart, that a pure human being defeated him. That's why he's created all these religions, Christianity so-called, Christendom and cults, to make you and I believe, no, that was either God come down in flesh or Michael the Archangel. You get the point. You get the scenario of bullies. You see, bullies, when they're beaten up, will not accept that somebody weaker than them maybe beat them up and got their own back on them. Unless you and I accept the total humanity of Messiah, we are in a very extreme dangerous position. Why? John 17 verse 3, Messiah prayed this: this is everlasting life, or the life of the ages, Father, knowing you, the only true God, and the one you sent forth, me, Mashiach, Messiah. So our life is dependent on recognizing that fact. See, outside of the kingdom, read Revelation 22 very carefully, the last chapter. Outside of the kingdom are the cowards, the liars, and those loving the lie. Where do you and I stand on this equation? Do you recognize what your big brother did for you and me? Yeah, your big brother, who's now glorified man, who's come back to this earth. And when he comes back, most of this earth, mankind, are going to be petrified. And many so-called Christians will say, Lord, Lord, didn't we do this in your name and do that? And Messiah's reply, I didn't even know you. I didn't know you guys. Yeah, but we told people that you were God. We told people that you torment people forever in hell. Got it? Get behind me, he says. Get behind me. It's no wonder Muslims and Jews are disgusted by so-called Christianity. The spirit resistors, they're in your midst and my midst. Don't entertain them. Do not entertain them whatsoever. If Satan can masquerade as an angel of light, 2 Corinthians 11, Paul says no wonder his ministers on earth, his minions, can masquerade as ministers of righteousness. They're in our midst, folks. You better beware. You better wake up. Have you been scammed in your life? Are you being scammed right now? Are you going to some kind of building or church that says Messiah is God, or a kingdom hall saying he's Michael the Archangel? You better get out of her, my people, unless you want to share in her plagues. Revelation 18 verse 4. Shalom.